Hey guys, so my informative speech that I'm going to be talking to you guys about is obesity in America. Um, I feel like somebody should talk about it because it's a big problem. 1/3 of our population in America, which is probably about 36.5%, is obese, and that's of all ages. So I feel like it's very important to talk about for me because I like to be fit. Um, I love fitness. I like working out. I think it's a great thing. It keeps me healthy mentally and physically. So I'd just like to talk to you guys about some things about obesity in America. Estimated annual medical cost in the U.S. for obesity in 2008 was $147 billion. That statistic was found by the CDC. Um, Under the obesity and overweight topics on their website that I found there. With that being said, also the medical costs for obese people are roughly around $1,400 more expensive than somebody that's healthy and less obese or not obese at all. Just because if you're going to be obese, you're going to have more health issues, and that requires more medical bills. So and in 2010, the Nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office reported that nearly 20% of the increase in U.S. healthcare spending from 1987 to 2007 was caused by obesity, which was found by the obesitycampaign.org. Um, Personally, I think that's just way too much money being spent on being obese. I mean, there's lots of people out there that are obese and unhealthy, and it just causes a health issue and could eventually take your life. Um, Researchers predict that if the trend continues for the rise of obesity in America, that the costs medically could be 43 to 66 billion each year by 2030. Now that we've discussed kind of the spending, I should say, sorry, spending for the U.S. Let's talk about the impact on the workforce. Kind of goes into spending with the company aspect. So full-time workers in the U.S. who are overweight or have like other chronic health issues, they miss an estimated 450 million additional days of work each year compared to healthy workers. So that's not just one person. That's everybody in the U.S. total. That's a lot of days. That's a lot of money being lost for employees and employers. Um, that's an estimated $150 billion lost each year from productivity and for the companies. Um, According to the CDC, also, that medical expenses are 42% more for obese employees than the healthy ones. So, like I said earlier, the more unhealthy you are, the more you're going to be spending, and you're essentially risking your life and you're paying for it. Um, some ways to combat obesity, I guess you could say, or to prevent it, or to get rid of it, and to get yourself healthy. Um, Basically, doing physical activity each and every day. It doesn't have to be going to the gym, working out. You don't have to get huge or buff. Just you can go for a walk each day. You can ride a bike instead of drive your car to town. Um, Instead of going to the grocery store and taking a vehicle, you can just walk, carry some bags. It'll add extra weight, break a sweat, do some yard work. You can just play with your kids, play with your family, go out in the yard, run around. Swimming is a great activity to basically start burning the fats up. Um, I know a very difficult thing for me to stay healthy is eating right. You really have to eat right because working out or doing physical activity, that's all good. But if you're not eating right, those the wrong foods will just add more fat to you, and the right foods, you you need those to burn fats and to keep your body healthy for the essential needs. Um, Also, another thing I like to do is weigh myself. I constantly am on the scale. I know that's a big issue for some people. It might be a confidence booster or it might be a confidence destroyer. But if you weigh yourself before your physical activities and you just keep a log on that, you will see your weight dropping, and that could help boost confidence and basically force people to continue doing their physical activities and eating healthy because they know they're losing weight and that they're getting healthier. In conclusion to combating obesity or preventing it, I would like to say personally, I know it's hard to stay healthy and fit, but in the end, it really is worth it. Like I said before in the beginning, 1/3 of the population of America is obese, and the numbers are predicted to just keep going up. They're just going to keep rising unless we do something ourselves to prevent it and for our future generations. So, in my visual aid, I'm going to have to turn the camera here. It's hard to see it. But it has the numbers for different ages, and for the ages of between 20 and 40, for all sexes, men and women, it's about 40% are obese. And it's the midlife that kind of gets a hold of you. A lot of people have jobs and whatnot, and they have to take care of their family, so they're not doing much physical activity. We just got to get more information out there for people to know that there's so many things that they could be doing in their everyday life. So that's just the basics on obesity in America, and hope you guys enjoyed.